So today, we're digging into something huge from Google that, honestly, could completely change how we use technology every single day. They've rolled out a new AI search feature, but believe me, this isn't just another update. We're talking about a fundamental shift in what search even means.
Wow. I mean, that quote really says it all, doesn't it? This new AI is built to be intensely, deeply personal. It's designed to go way beyond the public internet and look right into your own digital life. So what is actually going on here?
All right, so first up, let's break down exactly what this new thing is. Google is calling it personal intelligence, and we're about to see how it's set to completely upend what we thought we knew about search.
Okay, so here's the absolute core of it. If you decide to turn this on, Google's AI is no longer just searching the web. Nope. It can now connect directly to your personal stuff, your Gmail, your Google Photos, and pull information and context straight from your own life.
This right here really gets to the heart of the change. For decades, search has been about looking outward, scanning the billions of pages on the public web. But now, it's turning that lens inward. It's pointing the search bar directly at you, your conversations, your memories, your life, to give you answers nobody else could get. So how in the world does it do this? Well, it's basically building a detailed psychological profile of you. It's digging through your emails to understand your relationships and plans. It's analyzing your photos to figure out what and who you like. It's even tracking your search and location history to learn your habits. It's putting together this giant puzzle of your digital self. And this, right here, is where things start to feel like science fiction. Because once this AI has this deep, personal understanding of you, the kinds of questions you can ask it become incredibly personal, almost predictive.
I mean, just look at these examples. It's not just guessing. When you ask it to plan a trip, it already knows who your family is and what you've enjoyed doing together from your photos and emails. If you ask for a book recommendation, it might pick up on themes from your recent chats in Gmail. It's a totally different level of personalization. Okay, but, and this is a big but, this amazing convenience doesn't come for free. So now we've got to talk about the flip side of the coin, the deal you're making, the trade-off between convenience and your own privacy. This really nails the two sides of this debate. For some people, the idea of an AI having this much access to their private life is, frankly, terrifying. But for others, it's the revolutionary next step, a true digital assistant that finally gets you. And there's really no easy answer. This slide really lays it all out, doesn't it? It's a digital soul exchange. You are giving up access to your private email history, your personal photos, your location data, and in return, you're getting these incredibly powerful, predictive, hyper-relevant answers. It's a bargain, and you have to decide if it's one you're willing to make.
And that really brings us to the million-dollar question, right? The tech works. We know it does. But the real question is much more personal. Are you okay with an AI knowing you on a level that, until now, was pretty much just for your best friend or your partner?
Now, it's super important to understand that while we're focusing on Google today, this isn't happening in a vacuum. This is part of a much, much bigger trend that is sweeping across the entire tech world.
Seriously, all the big players are racing to do this. You've got Microsoft, Apple's working on its own version, Meta has been mining our data for AI for ages. They're all in on this. Google just happens to be one of the first to bake this level of personal integration right into something as huge as search.
And the end game here is, well, it's kind of mind-blowing. The ultimate goal for all of these companies is to collect and analyze all this personal data to build a complete predictive model of human behavior, not just a human's behavior. Yours, mine, everyone's.
And guess what's fueling this whole thing? Your data. It gets fed into this self-improving cycle. Your info trains the current AI, making it smarter. That smarter AI is then used to teach the next generation of AI, which is even more advanced. It's a feedback loop that just keeps accelerating and getting more and more powerful.
And the speed at which this is all happening is just staggering. What seems revolutionary and maybe a little crazy today will probably feel normal in just a couple of years. And soon after that, it'll just be standard. The next generation might not even be able to imagine a world where their AI didn't know everything about them.
All right, so let's bring this back down to earth and get practical. For this last part, let's walk through exactly how this works right now and what you need to do if you actually want to try it out, or just as importantly, if you want to make sure it stays turned off. Okay, first thing you need to know, this is not available for everybody just yet. Right now, access to this personal intelligence feature is rolling out to people who subscribe to Google's paid plans, so that's AI Pro or AI Ultra.
Now, if you are a subscriber and you want to turn this on, it's actually pretty straightforward. You just need to go into your profile settings in Google Search, look for something called Search Personalization, and in there, you can pick and choose which apps you want to connect, like Workspace or Photos.
And once you've done that initial setup in your account, don't be surprised if you see a little pop-up inside the Google AI search itself asking you to get started and to officially link up your apps to the AI.
But before you click that button, just pause for a second. This is a moment to be really intentional, not just to click blindly because it's new. Make sure you truly understand what you're giving away, the private stuff in your emails, the personal moments in your photos, and always remember, even Google admits that these systems can, and do, make mistakes and get things wrong.
And that really leaves us with one final crucial question. This era of hyper-personalized AI, it's here. It's not coming, it has arrived, whether it's from Google or someone else. The only real choice you have left is how you're going to engage with it. So are you going to be a passive passenger, just letting this technology shape your life? Or are you going to grab the steering wheel and make a conscious choice about how all of this fits into your world? It's up to you.